What's up guys, I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never and welcome back to another Miggles update. If you enjoy this content, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want.
Alright, so I'm going to start off by showing you guys Bitcoin on the weekly time frame. So one of the first things that you'll probably notice is this support line. And I've had this actually drawn for a very long time because it's Bitcoin's previous high. And what you'll notice is that we came very close to retesting this level. Now, I do want to be clear, we didn't actually retest that level. This wick had a high of 73,794, and this wick had a low of 74,434. So is there a chance that we do end up coming back to retest this level? Absolutely. But I want to be clear, there are times throughout Bitcoin's history where we have front ran very important levels. Just the previous bull flag did that exact same thing. Many people thought that we would come back down here and retest this previous wick of 49,000. And we ended up having that flash crash in early August and we came down to 49,500. But we front ran the wick. In general though, Bitcoin is still holding a macro uptrend. I think this is very important for people to understand because I know there's a lot of panic in the market right now. But what I want to make sure you guys actually understand is the S&P 500 as well. And I know this is a crypto video, so you guys probably aren't super fascinated with the S&P, but the S&P has a major impact on crypto. That's just the reality of the situation. And I want you guys to understand that on the weekly time frame, we are extremely oversold on the RSI. And when I'm talking extremely oversold, I mean we have not been this oversold since COVID. And then if you go back further than COVID, we haven't been this oversold since 2008. These are historic times right now. And I really don't think enough people understand that. Now for the S&P, is it possible that we come down here and retest the 200-week moving average? Absolutely. This is something that could absolutely happen. Keep that in mind. However, there's also a chance that we get a very nice bounce. We've already dropped 21%. And again, from an oversold standpoint, we are at historic levels. Usually when you are that oversold, you're going to get some sort of a bounce. And if the S&P bounces, you can probably expect Bitcoin, you can probably expect Ethereum, and a lot of other assets to bounce with it. And that's the thing, when you look at Ethereum right now, Ethereum has gotten hammered. It's all the way down to $1,476. We have not seen these levels since early 2023. And because of how much Ethereum has dropped, it's brought the entire market down with it, including Miggles. But I am actually very impressed with Miggles right now. Miggles is currently at a $21.5 million market cap. And I understand there are a lot of people that probably bought Miggles a lot higher, so they're not happy about this. But I just want to show you guys the base meme coins ranked. If you look at Miggles right here, you can see that it's at a $21.7 million market cap. I want you guys to look at the two projects right above it, Keycat and Doginme. Both of these projects just got listed on Coinbase, and Doginme is at a $25 million market cap and Keycat is $22.3 million. Think about that for a second. They just got Coinbase listings and Miggles is less than 4 million lower than either of them. And if you look at the volume, Miggles almost has the same volume as Keycat. Now, yes, Doginme does have very good volume. It's 9 million. But Doginme also has very good volume because it's down 76% in the last week. So there is a lot of sell pressure for this project. In general, even though Miggles is down 25% in the last week, this is still showing a lot more strength than a lot of other projects. That's the kind of thing that should stand out to you during a market downtrend. Just to put things in perspective, if you look at Ethereum right now, it's down 22.7% in the last week. The fact that Miggles is barely down more than Ethereum in the last week is crazy. Ethereum is the leading altcoin. But anyways, when you look at the Miggles X account, I still really like what they have going on. I'm telling you, it seems like pretty much every day they have a new partnership or a new event they're attending or a new collaboration. The Miggles team is grinding non-stop, which is something that I love to see, especially during a market downtrend. I say this all the time, but the reality is that every project out there looks very good when the market is pumping. But what projects out there do you see continuing to grind when the market's dumping? Those are the projects that you should be paying attention to. And I think Miggles is a perfect example of that. I'm going to stand by what I've been saying for a very long time. Miggles is one of my highest conviction plays for this bull run. Now, to be clear, I am not saying that Miggles is going to break out anytime soon. I am not expecting Miggles to break out until we see Ethereum break out. And right now, when you look at Ethereum on the weekly time frame, it looks like a falling knife. This has to change before we see Miggles break out. So don't just watch this video and think that I'm saying Miggles is going to pump this week. That is not my point to this at all. I'm just simply saying that I have conviction in Miggles for this bull run. Absolutely. This project continues to impress me over and over. All of that being said though, if you guys are interested in joining a like-minded community and getting into projects super early like Miggles, then I also recommend taking a look at my Discord. As a lot of you guys know, I first posted Miggles in my Discord on day 1, but we've been making huge gains in here this entire bull run. My Discord's around 1 year old and we've already called 6 different 200x projects as a community. So if this is the kind of community that you wish to be a part of, you'll find the link right here on my YouTube homepage. I'd love to see you guys in here. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments whether or not you guys still believe in Miggles long term. If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.